Okay, travelers, so today we are talking about everything we currently know about the upcoming Snezhnaya characters from version 7.1 all the way to 7.3, and honestly, there is a lot to cover, so let's get straight into it. But before we jump into 7.1, let's do a quick recap of 7.0, because two new characters are debuting there first. We have Alyosha, who is a 4-star Electro Polearm character, and based on current information, there is a solid chance he will actually be obtainable for free, which is always a massive win. And then there is Odette, a 5-star Cryo Sword character, who is expected to headline the first half of version 7.0. Those two aside, let's talk about what comes after, because that is where things get genuinely exciting. Version 7.1 is shaping up to be one of the biggest updates Genshin has seen in a long time, and here is why. According to current leaks, we are getting not one, not two, but 3 brand new characters in a single patch. 2 of them are Anemo, and 1 is a 5-star Hydro unit. But what makes 7.1 even more significant is that this is the version where Hoyo is introducing the Stellar Swirl reaction, a completely new elemental reaction mechanic that is going to shake up team building in a big way. So you are getting new characters and a new reaction system at the same time, which is a massive gameplay moment for Snezhnaya. Now, the leaks do not actually name these characters directly, they only reveal the elements and rarities. But based on characters we have already seen in official trailers, we can make some pretty solid, educated guesses. The 5-star Anemo character is most likely Vesna. Everything we have heard about her points to a main DPS role built specifically around Stellar Swirl, which makes complete sense, since Hoyo would want their flagship new reaction to launch alongside a premium character designed to showcase it. The 4-star Anemo character is most likely Danica. She fits the support role perfectly, and would serve as an enabler for Stellar Swirl teams, helping your main DPS proc the reaction more consistently. And the 5-star Hydro character is most likely Valeriy, another support unit that rounds out the Stellar Swirl team composition. If all 3 of these land in 7.1 together, Hoyo is clearly pushing hard to make Stellar Swirl the dominant reaction system right out of the gate. We do not have weapon types confirmed for any of these 3 yet, which is completely normal given how far out 7.1 still is. More details will come as we get closer to beta. Moving on to version 7.2, and this one is a bit different because it looks like we are only getting a single new character this patch. That character is most likely Valeriy, a 5-star Electro DPS built around the Stellar Superconduct reaction. Now, based purely on his design that has been shown in trailers, this character is already generating a lot of community interest, and honestly, you can see why. If Hoyo gives him a kit that matches his visual identity, he has the potential to be one of the standout characters of the entire Snezhnaya arc. Electro DPS characters who anchor their own reaction have historically been very strong, and Stellar Superconduct being a new mechanic means Valeriy could define a whole new team archetype. And then we get to version 7.3, which is the one everyone has been waiting for. This is when the Tsaritsa herself is expected to finally become playable. The Cryo Archon of Snezhnaya. She has been built up throughout the entire storyline as one of the most powerful and mysterious figures in Genshin lore, and her playable release after the Archon Quest climax is going to be a massive story and gameplay moment. As expected, she will be a 5-star Cryo character, and if the pattern of previous Archons tells us anything, she is almost certainly going to be a top-tier unit, both on release and long-term. Nahida, Furina, Zhongli, Raiden, Shogun, all of them have stayed genuinely relevant in the meta well after their release windows. Unless Hoyo completely changes their design approach for her, the Tsaritsa is shaping up to be one of the safest and most impactful characters to save for the entire Snezhnaya patch cycle. Now, one thing worth repeating because it is important. The original leak only revealed elements and rarities. The actual character names I mentioned are educated guesses based on officially revealed characters from trailers. Nothing here is confirmed by Hoyo, so as always, take it with a grain of salt until we get official announcements or beta information. That is everything we know right now about Snezhnaya characters from 7.1 to 7.3. Which one are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments. If this helped you plan your saves, drop a like and subscribe so you do not miss the next update. See you in the next one. Peace out.